Apple's WWDC is almost upon us. It's all kicking off in June. Will we see the new iOS 7? Could we possibly see the iPhone 6? Here's what T3 are hoping for.
What we'd really like to see from WWDC this year is a new iPhone announcement, whether that's the 5S or the 6. Any new models likely to be quite similar to the iPhone 5, albeit with a better camera and a faster processor. However, we think that Apple might well save any iPhone-flavoured announcements until its usual timeframe of September or October. What's more likely is that we'll be seeing an updated version of the Retina display MacBook Pro, and we'd also really like to see a new version of the iPad mini with a Retina display as well.
What do I want from this Apple event? An iWatch would be nice. Samsung and LG have already said they've got smartwatches in the pipeline this year, and this would give Apple a great opportunity to get in first and make its rumoured watch a reality. This event is also typically how they outline iOS to their developers for the rest of the year, so if they want their watch to be part of their mobile ecosystem, this is the time to do it.
What I'm really hoping to see is a brand new UI developed by Jonathan Ive. The range, the creativity and the aesthetic of the hardware that's come out of Apple over the last decade has been nothing short of game-changing. So now to marry this with a forward-looking, fresh, brand new take on the user interface would be really exciting.
What I'd like to see from the Apple Developer Conference is an update to iMessage. It needs a big overhaul now that BBM is coming to iOS, and WhatsApp and Viber are very popular as well. Firstly, it needs to be multi-platform. I think that's really key. But it also needs some new features. Something like a walkie-talkie style push-to-talk feature would be nice, or voice and video mail inboxes would also be great. The best thing Apple can do is build it into what they already have. So if they could let you recommend apps to your friends through iTunes, send people directions via Apple Maps, those would both make iMessage really relevant again.
We can probably expect something more reactionary from Apple at WWDC, as opposed to a big innovative wow factor that we have seen in the past. It's not to say Apple are on the back foot in any particular extent, but it is positioned now in a more reactionary phase. It's moving to what Android and Windows and Nokia and lots of other firms are doing to a much greater degree than it ever has in the past.